All right, Boozy Spirit podcast. We're gonna do a little friendly game, so y'all don't take it too serious. I know y'all are college.
I'm competitive.
So
We'll try not to.
get a little crazy. Introduce yourselves first.
Well, I'm Sean Scarborough. I'm a business major in the class with Dr. Drinovich. We'll talk about that later. We're doing some internships, but really it's just a good excuse to drink some good liquor.
And I'm Vince Duffy, business and marketing major. 5th year, trying to get out of here.
You think you'll make it?
I think so. We're on track. We'll see if Dr. D gives me an A after this class.
That boss man can be a little strict sometimes.
All right, since we're old, us two, tell us the rules to the beer pong.
So you make a cup, you drink the cup, and you put it over here. Whoever gets no cups wins.
I like it.
It's pretty straightforward. We can play bounce if you want. If you bounce it and it goes in, then it's 2 cups.
Oh.
It's up to y'all.
No, it's just stick to
What is throw?
I think that's probably a good idea.
All right, you got to make sure all the cups are touching properly.
All right. Line them all
Like
up.
in pool?
Yes. All right. I'm so bad at this. I apologize.
So always start with eye fry. What's
Yeah.
that?
So,
This is the spare ball.
That's a spare
got
ball.
it.
Cheap.
All right, use this one. That one
I got
sucks.
this one.
There it is.
Oh,
Mother.
I think that one.
It'll be a little lowered.
Oh,
There it is.
Okay.
No, it's Kobe.
Whoa!
Look at
There you go. Game on right here. It's all you. Oh, baby!
No.
Let's just
Here's
get into all that.
here's another rule.
I know. Let's just
Y'all get your last
We
shot.
get redemption. Come on, Sean.
So just in case you didn't watch that first segment, we just whipped the shit out of them.
It was close. It was a good game.
It
You know,
was
we
a
went
good
easy.
game. Y'all did, and I appreciate that.
We came out strong.
Yeah.
We gave it all we had. You know, but
We're taking it easy on y'all.
We're taking it easy. Looking forward to the next games.
So introduce yourselves again for this
You
section.
start off, Vince.
I'm Vince Duffy. I'm a business major here at Alabama. In Dr. D's class. John?
Awesome. Yeah, so I'm Sean Scarborough. I'm a business major in Dr. Drinovich's class. I play the piano for fun, and
Nice.
that's about all I got going for
You like
me.
long walks, like on the beach?
on Thursday
Yeah.
afternoons.
I get that.
Whenever it's on the weekend, it's a little too crowded, and before that, it's just Thursday feels like a right time.
Thursday's like the weekend, like pre-weekend.
It
Pre-weekend.
is. It's like you're stressed from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You still
Go
got
ahead and
Friday.
start
It's kind of a
drinking.
decompression. You can go out there,
Get it
and,
going.
go fight some seagulls.
So what is Dr. D's class? What is it? What's the actual class? What's it?
God, it's
You know,
Push it a little closer.
we
That way we can hear your beautiful voice.
is this good?
Yeah.
Dr. D's class is an interesting class. It's the first class I've ever taken where you don't really have to go to class. I think we went, I don't know, we've gone maybe like 5-6 times maybe so far.
probably not even.
Maybe, yeah, probably not
Maybe
even.
even just 4.
But everyone in the class has like a different like group. Like we have y'all, you know, and I don't really.
I feel like y'all
It's
got the
very-
pretty good deal out of that.
We got the best. I think we got the best ones out of everybody, in my opinion. But I don't see anyone else, you know,
Enjoying
playing beer
themselves.
pong.
That's
on
true.
On a Monday.
Oh, it is a Monday.
So it's a business class.
Yeah.
It is. So what it pretty much consists of is that we contact various small businesses, or just businesses in general, in the Tuscaloosa area, and us, or as students, are supposed to get some sort of real-world internship experience by going to these businesses and saying, okay, what do you need? What are you struggling with? And we try to say, this is the problem, this is how you could remedy it. Or in other cases, which seems to be most of the case, people are just used as free workers. Is that what we've seen with a lot of people? Like, okay, go and find me a good apartment building, and call them and get all the information about it and relay it to me and
That's
tell me
kind
if
of
it's
an intern.
It is,
Yeah.
but it's meant to be more of a learning experience.
Right.
So I say that because we got real lucky being here. I'm wearing a something. I got something on my head that isn't business formal. So we got
What have
lucky.
y'all learned from us as two
Create-
pretty successful entrepreneurs?
Well, one thing we just talked about last week on Tuesday was I was saying the creative process. It's been really unique in comparison to all these other. It's just other opportunities people are working on. It's very
Right.
basic, very well, not basic, but basic in the sense of general business activities such as white collar stuff. Not really a unique creative process as this is. It's usually okay. Can you go balance the spreadsheet for me?
Yeah.
Here, it's more of how do you make a business? What is a business? How do you get the ideas to correlate them together
How
to
much
build
can you
something?
drink?
How much can you drink?
Yeah.
You know? And so the creative process is something that's been really unique to this, as well as the freedom. We've gotten the opportunity to pitch ideas to you and do this. And that's not going to be made available to anyone else in our class.
Yeah, that's true.
And
Yeah.
so that's something that we kind of talked about a lot in our last class period. We also handed out all those flyers to everyone. I got a few left in my backpack.
And y'all have had some great ideas. And I mean, Dr. D, to us, this is always a plus to get students in and just get a younger point of view because we're old. But we
Still
want to
beat
reach
us
that
in
market.
ping pong.
Yes,
That is true.
we did stomp their ass.
Still the champ.
It was close. And I was
It
hanging-
was
I
really
hanging in
close.
there.
Yeah. Teammate over here needs to practice a little bit. But,
Right?
I'll watch a YouTube tutorial later.
How many did you make? How many did you end up making?
5.
Pretty damn.
Right. Right. Yeah. I think there was 5 cups out
5.
there.
I made all of the cups. We still lost.
Yeah, you can have it.
All right, maybe I lied. Just a little
Goose
bit.
egg.
3. 3.
Goose egg.
Goose egg.
3.
Dude, but you were so close many times.
I think I was using my capabilities and my
Right.
experience in the field of beer pong to get it close,
Right.
but not in.
You were
That
holding
way,
back. I
it
could
created
tell.
a tantalizing beer pong viewing experience. I was able to control the flow of the game.
And it's not a regulation table, so I was probably
It was not
yeah.
regulation.
And that does throw a lot of people off.
Threw me off. No, it didn't throw me off. I was putting it. Okay. I like the little frog thing. That is a frog.
It's not a frog. It's a slimer.
Is that just
Is that Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah,
looks
that's
like?
not a frog.
This is ass.
Oh.
You don't know Slimer?
Yeah, of course I know
Ghostbusters?
Slimer.
Ghostbusters?
Yeah, of course I watched that. No, I'm not like 40 years old. I haven't watched Ghostbusters.
I watched that shit. Come
You're
on.
like 40 years old, man.
The best, one of the best movies.
I'm like 1 year older than you.
Probably 1.5.
You need to watch it.
Do I?
Yeah, it's classic.
Do they bust ghosts?
I think they remade one. They remade it recently.
Yes,
It's
they
not
did.
near as
yeah.
good.
Yeah, I heard it was pretty rough.
They remade it with a bunch of females. It was all right. Then they did a new reboot of it. It was pretty tight.
Really?
Then they just came out with a sequel to that one.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a nerd. I know. Full of pop culture.
Sounds like you really like your Ghostbusters.
I love some Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
So Star Wars or Ghostbusters?
I love some Star Wars, some Lord of the Rings.
Harry Potter?
I like some Harry Potter.
I've only watched one of those Harry Potter movies.
Really? I
watched
thought
all
every
of them.
college kid watched all of them.
No, I can never really get into it. Just something.
I watched
the
all of
same.
them for the first time last year.
Really?
Yeah, I was impressed. I liked it.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, people are like all in on that shit.
Oh yeah, I got some buddies with like $200 wands.
I got a wand. I got 2 wands.
Fucking wand.
Hey,
what
watch,
do you do?
watch your mouth. It ain't that kind of show.
What do you do? Just walk around and like abracadabra, just bam, turn someone into a poodle.
I wish. It'd be tight. It would be tight. I mean, hell, I got pirate hats, so of course I got a wand.
Yeah, pirate. This thing's kind of itchy, man.
That was probably me.
I'll pass it off to you, baby. Get that.
That's straight from Jack Sparrow.
Whoa, is it? Nice.
Straight from the 7 Seas. The prop cowboy, a pirate hat.
Straight from Magic Kingdom. Probably cost $100.
I'm sure.
Look good, man.
Some good material. Probably $100.
Yeah.
I like it.
So I want to know what the average college student drinks.
Coors Light
Okay?
and Miller Light. A lot of that.
No Bud Light?
Not anymore.
No.
No.
No, not after the whole thing.
It's making a resurgence. They're trying.
They are
Yeah.
trying.
They are.
The new commercials, everything.
Yeah, it's not
They're
getting
trying.
anywhere.
You can't
Not
drink
really.
Bud Light publicly on campus
Yeah.
anymore. Yeah. It's a bad look.
Makes you look bad.
Oh, yeah.
Makes you look real bad.
What if
worked
Trump
at a-
came out and like supported it?
I would change. It would change a
I
lot.
think that would honestly damage Trump more than it helps Bud Light.
You're probably right.
good point.
You're probably right.
Drinking some Bud Light on the golf course, Trump is gone.
Yeah.
It is.
You're right.
over. Yeah. It is.
What do you think Trump drinks?
Probably just straight
gin.
Hennessy. He wakes up in the morning, instead of water, just takes a sip and like, hydration is good for the body.
I don't know. I'm going with like some sort of super expensive gin. Maybe a little Bud Light when he gets home. So
Behind closed doors. He takes off his toupee.
If I had an intern that could look it up, I guess I would.
That is true. I don't think he drinks, dude. I don't think he's
No,
a
he
drinker.
doesn't. You're
Doesn't?
right.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
Let's look it up.
Or he says he doesn't.
He probably does.
Probably does like
Something talk about it
ketamine
on
or
a
something like that.
Horse tranquilizer. What do you do to unwind? Snort a line of ketamine.
Let's see.
So what's the drug scene out? What's it like in
Ketamine.
UA? Is it ketamine?
I don't know.
I've never seen ketamine. I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, my brother, he told me a funny story about when he tried ketamine. He just thought he was dying. He said he went to a party and someone was snorting white lines. He was like, what appeared to be white lines. He was like, oh, I know a thing or two about that. And next thing he knows, he says he's lobotomized in the corner, being like, I'm dead.
For
He
45
said he
minutes,
couldn't
couldn't
move.
move.
He goes, I am dead.
But your brain still kind of sort of
It's
works.
just, yeah, it's almost like you're watching a CCTV camera, I imagine. You know, kind of like that scene in SpongeBob where Plankton's piloting SpongeBob, but except the piloting controls aren't working. That's what I would imagine.
Yeah.
Me, I just do an occasional whippet.
All right.
Does that count? Does that count as a drug?
Probably not. I wouldn't think so.
Because you can buy that legally, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Make whipped cream with it.
Says his favorite drink is Diet Coke.
There you go.
He abstains from alcohol.
Abstains. It doesn't mean doesn't drink it.
Right.
Pretty sure that's what it means.
Yeah, that's
I don't know.
exactly.
I don't know.
That's exactly what that means.
Barack like beer.
What's Biden like?
Kissing men
Yeah.
or little boys. He sniffs a lot.
He sniffs them.
He gets the
Sniffs
sniffing.
them.
I think Bill Clinton liked everything.
Said he likes 1 part cider, 1 part lager.
Bill Clinton or
Who,
Joe
Biden?
No, Clinton. Biden's not on this list. He don't count.
Because he's not a real president.
He's a clone.
He's a robot.
Pretty sure he's a clone.
You just see him falling up and down the stairs.
That's one of my rabbit holes too. Neither Trump nor Biden drink alcohol. That's probably why they both suck.
Thank you. We
I
need
don't know,
somebody
I'm a
in there.
big-
that's
I'm a
freaking
big Trump
drinks.
guy personally.
Are you?
Oh yeah, big Trump fan.
I like anybody
I do too.
except Biden.
I like Biden, dude. I think Biden's helped the U.S. be a lot stronger nation.
It's not the comedy bit yet.
Oh, my bad.
It's not the commie bit. Yeah.
What do you think when a country looks at us and sees Biden as our leader?
Probably makes them wonder who's really leading the country.
Yeah.
There's a guy who can't walk up to his own jet, falling over, and they have people guiding him, saying, "All right, Mr. President, this is the podium that you're speaking." And he goes,
Exactly.
Where am I
Where?
supposed to go?
and they're like, "Oh, right here." And
If he was drinking, then you could understand that.
it's probably
But he
just
says
doing
he doesn't.
ketamine.
You think it is?
Yeah, I mean, that
gotta
makes
be.
sense. So it makes you wonder who really is. Surely there's got to be somebody
That could be a
that
rabbit
can
hole.
walk.
Does Biden do ketamine?
He probably needs to.
I agree.
Is
need
Biden still
something.
alive? Is more the question.
Yeah.
It's just he like a cotton-filled corpse.
He's definitely a clone.
Dude, this is awful too.
You do not.
I'm sorry.
Really?
All right, that's crazy talk.
Yeah,
These
don't
are good.
I'm
grab you
sorry.
something else and I'll drink that.
Well, I'll drink it. I'm on my raising no bitch now. I'll drink it. But I'm gonna be upset about it.
Not a IPA fan.
I suppose not.
That face.
Sick.
That's a port down the drain right there.
Really?
Can't waste this nectar.
It's
This stuff is
This is
good,
out of
man.
Montgomery too.
Well, that explains it. Have you been to Montgomery lately?
That's where we bought it.
Downtown Montgomery's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just when you're on the way to downtown, you see
Yeah.
about 18 homeless people begging you for money.
At least, yeah.
I've never had someone try to sell me weed at a stoplight except for in Montgomery.
Really? Yeah. Did you buy it?
Yeah.
Stoplight weed? What do you think is in that? Ketamine.
Probably.
It's just like spray painted ketamine. You take that. You're the next Joe Biden. By
So
that I mean,
y'all-
like, incapacitated.
Are y'all pro legal marijuana?
Absolutely.
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 Absolutely here. You?
We go on a round table. I
Yeah.
was looking up
Let's
something.
round table.
Yeah, of course.
Dude, not necessarily.
Really?
I'd need to do more research on it to form
Right.
a super grounded opinion. But if
That's
someone were to just
smart.
come in here, gun to my head, yes or no, I would probably say no. I think that's kind of a unnecessary thing. If we see whenever they started legalizing a lot of these things up in, what was it, Oregon, you saw crime rates go through the roof. But there could be the argument saying they were also legalizing a lot of other things.
They were.
So you unfortunately
A lot of
had the
synthet-
opportunity for a
synthetic.
good, you had the opportunity for a good statistic, but it probably is likely a little skewed. But then again, it's really the only statistic you do have out there. But I do see the arguments of both sides.
Did y'all celebrate on 420?
Not particularly, no.
I'll
stuff.
probably partake a little bit.
I'm sure I'll partake.
Park.
At the park? What park? See, Mississippi has a big cannabis festival on 420.
Why the fuck they wouldn't go to that?
Why not?
Yeah.
Could have been sponsors.
Yeah.
Good podcast idea
Bring
right
the-
there.
Bring the VIP wagon.
I just don't want to drive it back.
We can leave it there.
Yeah.
Get somebody to drive it back for us.
I'll drive it back. Let's go.
Might not get back, but I'll start driving.
We'll get somewhere.
I'll get us on the road.
That is true.
Put on cruise control and hop in the back seat.
It's not a Tesla. It's like a
Can be.
van. What are you gonna do?
Crash into everything.
Y'all seen that scene on The Anchorman where they do that?
No.
Oh, it's fantastic.
It's pretty funny.
The bowling balls and the scorpions are flying in there everywhere.
Everything's fucking just flying all over the place.
Really?
It's awesome.
They're like, who's driving? Oh, it's on cruise control. like,
They're
no.
They're like in an RV or something.
Yeah, then they start rolling down the road.
Gotta go back and look at that.
I love that scene where they punt the little dog off the what is it? The bridge. That was hilarious. I
don't remember that one.
dog. He's like, "Fuck you, dog!" Bam. Oh, I was like, oh, that's beautiful.
It's a great movie.
I want to do that one day to some unsuspecting stranger.
I mean, Montgomery.
Montgomery. Yeah, that'll just be a normal
Could do
day
it
in
there.
Montgomery. That's just community culture.
They got bridges.
I'd hope so. Well, it's not Baltimore, is it?
They got politicians.
Is that where they lost the bridge, Baltimore?
Yeah,
That was wild.
that was wild.
That was
Somebody
wild.
fucked the pooch on that one.
That was crazy talented maneuvering to hit the pylon. And
It was China.
it's probably, yeah, China,
That's what it was.
definitely.
think?
So, what do you think about those Iran attacks on Israel last night or 2 nights ago?
Some crazy shit.
It is
And,
crazy.
It's exciting. Like, what's gonna happen? I'm ready to see what Israel does. Are they gonna do anything? Or are
They
just
said they
gonna go-
were, then they said they're not. Then they're like,
No, they definitely are.
They
man.
need to.
It's now. Are they just gonna go scorched earth? Or are they gonna play tit for tat? Or is
Yeah.
Israel gonna send them to the Stone Age?
it was crazy. Iran said it was a success.
Ah,
Yeah.
I know only 7 out of 300.
I think Biden was like, "Hey, like both y'all did some shit. Like y'all both won."
But the thing is,
That's what they
It's like,
said.
where's my ice cream?
Everybody won.
Biden's like, who am I talking to? Where's my Bud Light? Where's my little boys? Sniff.
He does love sniffing little kids.
He really does. Have you seen that spiel where he's like at the pool? He's like, I love going to the pool because I get the pool on their leg hairs and I smell them. And I
Really?
Like the,
Yeah,
yeah.
you said that.
If we had an intern, we'd have to pull that up. It's wild.
It is crazy.
It's something from a fever dream. It's something you would have a dream.
You'll have to
thinking.
insert that in.
Yeah.
Like copyright law or something.
You'll probably get, labeled as Chinese propaganda.
It could be our hit. Hit it running. Get sued by Biden.
Yeah.
Good way to go.
Would be.
I get the name out there for sure. Get sued by Joe.
It'll work. Maybe. Get us famous for a little while.
So what are y'all doing after graduation?
Yeah. Well, from the looks of it, going to war with Iran.
That's right. You're going.
Yeah, I joined the army.
Congratulations. Very smart move this time.
I don't know about
Not
that.
sniper. Like, no sniper shooting, right?
No, well, we'll find out.
Don't have aim for that one.
Oh, well, well, that's a lot. It's a lot different than whatever.
I've been holding that joke all.
I'm sure you have.
Slide it in.
So I got that looking forward to. I actually decided, hey, hopefully Dr. Jurnovich is listening to this. Do you know
He
what I
said he did.
decided?
He said he did.
Going to join the army. It was last semester, and the 4th or 3rd class of Dr. Jurnovich's class, I was sitting there, and I thought, man, I am so bored. I wanted to join the army sophomore year, and my mom just started crying. And I looked over to my partner, and we were doing another business case thing. I was like, hey, Julia. She goes, what, Sean? I go, do you think I'd be a good soldier? And she goes, oh my gosh, yeah, just leave me alone. I go,
It doesn't sound sincere.
nice. And so I got up and left class, and I called a recruiter, and I drove all the way to Birmingham to meet that recruiter that day.
Nice.
And the next week, I enlisted into the army.
That's cool.
So Dr. D is the reason you joined the army? So
That's basically what you said.
I'm just saying that was the procession of events. I was in Dr. Drinovich's class, and I got up and left to go drive an hour to a recruiter. And from there on, I joined the army. And
This is so boring. I'd rather fucking go to war.
I was like, do I want to spend my whole life doing? Now, I think if this is what I wanted to do with my career, this would be a great class, and it is giving us great opportunities. But man, I just don't want to be a businessman for 60 years. I want to go blow stuff up and jump out of helicopters and wear night vision goggles and
All the cool shit.
get beat up and make my mom sad. That's what and I didn't tell him I joined either until I did join. I was like, hey mom, guess what? She goes, what, honey? I was like, I had a 98 on the ASVAB, and she goes, cool. What's that? I was like, oh, it's a test you take when you join the army. Yeah, she wasn't happy,
Man.
Nice.
but I was real happy.
Good for you.
Hey, I appreciate what you're doing.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
yeah, I'm going the businessman route. I'm like Sean. I'm gonna stay
Gotta
over
follow this
here
shit up.
in the United States. I'll blow some tannerite up or something.
There you go.
That'll suffice. I don't need to go shoot people.
Well, I'll
But,
update you via Snapchat.
That would be cool.
Yeah,
Do you get
if
service
I'm,
out there?
in the middle of Taiwan, and I just, I don't know. If I ever get shot in the throat, I'd be like, yo, Vans, check it out.
Send it to our group chat. It'll be
Yeah, that would be cool.
Hey, you guys.
We'll post that on
podcast idea.
Instagram.
yeah.
It's solid.
Yeah, you guys should sponsor me while I'm out there. Send me some little
Send me
stickers and stuff that I put on my plate.
Yeah, for sure.
That would be really exciting.
You spread us out across the world.
Fucking jihad messaging us
Oh, wow.
like a ransom.
Yeah.
We got
Caught
Sean.
this loser.
Record it. Send it to us.
Oh, let's see how that. I leave July 1st. So I'm excited.
Nice.
I'm excited for all that. It's kind of weird going to business classes, having no desire to do anything
yeah.
with it ever.
Right.
Where they send you to first?
So Georgia,
right.
and then Georgia. And after that, I go back to Georgia. And then I go to Georgia.
Sorry.
And then I go back to Georgia. So I think all my trainings are in Georgia. Except
Really?
For the end of like RASP or Ranger School, they'll send me somewhere else.
I might send you a list of bourbon to buy for me while you're in Georgia. 'Cause
If
I
I
got-
ever get a free day in Georgia,
They probably
Ooh,
got
you
shit
can
like
buy
that.
it
sure will.
on base.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like duty free.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're gonna have like my freaking nutsack wrapped in barbed wire while I'm up there. I don't think I have free time to do anything other than just cry. I already know I'm gonna just get there first day and be like, oh fuck, take me back to junior.
So you're going to
Fish's class.
specialize in something?
So I signed an option 40 contract, which do you know what airborne rangers are? No, it's well, it's pitched as the highest trained, well, and supported, or as in funded, infantry fighting force in the world. So you receive training that's comparable to a Navy SEAL, not as specialized as a Navy SEAL. But instead of working in 6, 8, whatever, however many man teams they are, you have a whole battalion size of these soldiers. So you pretty much have super soldiers that make your infantry battalion. When I was signing up, they pitched this to me. The ones who got me to join the Rangers is like, if you need one person to disappear, one person dead, you send in the SEALs. If you want to take over a country, you send in the Army. It says if you want a city just to disappear from the fucking map, you send in the Rangers. I was like,
That option.
I was like, oh, brother. I was like, that sounds better than Junovich's class. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean
Yeah,
it.
I'll take y'all's picture and send it to him.
Sorry, Dr. D. We don't mean it.
Give you some brownie points.
There you go.
But really, Junovich's class house is just a joke. It's a great opportunity. And it's been this one at least, has been one of my more favorited classes. We'll say our class periods are 2.5 hours long, and we just listen to other people talk about their experience. So you have to listen to someone give a 30-minute presentation about how they're like looking dog stuff, because one woman's working for a humane society, and she's like, yeah, so we have a dog Facebook that we don't have access to, so we need to contact the people to try to get access to it, because the person who had the access to the Facebook quit, and so now we need to call headquarters to try to get it back because we can't contact that person.
And you're like,
Wow, I'm about to join the Army again. That's straight to the Army. Crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, me and Sean are always set up to go first to present in the class because we're like the first group. So we just have to listen to like everybody. We have nothing to look forward to.
It's
Me and we're just sitting there like, whoa.
so what do y'all talk about when y'all go up there? About us?
what do we talk about?
Well, last time we handed out those cards
We
and
get
everyone
after it.
scanned the QR code. And everyone had like a PowerPoint presentation. We just had those.
Yeah, we just walked around handing them out.
Like, yeah, that's our presentation.
Vince texted me, or one of us texted me, and was like, "Hey, we need to make a PowerPoint." And like, brother, we got the flyers.
Yeah, we're good.
I don't know what I was thinking. Right.
I guess we can send some beer next time.
Yeah.
Just let everybody drink. And,
That would be fun.
That's a great idea.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll walk in with a case of whatever. Man.
Bud Light.
Drinovich. Oh.
Bud Light's giving out
Just
Bud Light
one,
right
I'll
now.
give that one Bud Light to Dr. Drinovich.
Hand them all out with our name on them.
That would be fun.
We need you get your own beer.
Dude, I bet Bud Light would sponsor us right now.
Probably.
They're
This is growing on me.
I
I say it's at
I
the
don't
middle
know.
of the road right now.
And the longer you drink it, the better it tastes.
It is.
Just the drunker you get.
Exactly.
It's like,
It does have a nice alcohol content.
What is it?
6.6. Not too bad, but you can.
yeah, the business case after this is
bad.
going wild.
That'll be fun.
Do y'all like bourbon
It doesn't like me.
or tequila?
I'm a little Hispanic. I'll take some tequila.
Rum.
You want some tequila?
I mean, if you twist a man's arm,
Ooh. Jalapeno tequila.
Jalapeno tequila.
man, next time you should bring us some al pastor tacos.
That would be pretty damn good.
Those went crazy. I'm always
Is that the ones that were so hot?
Dude, holy ball sacks, man.
I needed a 5-gallon bucket of milk after that. I was dying.
That was horrid.
That was awesome.
Okay, I'm glad you enjoyed.
That was
Don
Yeah.
Julio.
that
Oh
is-
yeah, Absolutely.
That is our
some
private
Don.
cast we picked in Mexico.
Awesome.
We bought the whole barrel.
Justin.
Where do you go to in Mexico?
What?
What part of Mexico?
He
you go to?
distracted me. Let's go.
Oh, nice. I don't know where that is.
I didn't text you. Tequila did. That's our label we sold with it.
Oh, do y'all sell that at Jalapenos?
We did. We sold out of it. It was only 240 bottles.
How fast did that?
A couple months. It went pretty
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah.
What you drinking, man? Some wood.
Yeah. Redwood Empire. You want some? Let me pour it in your beer.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, we should get a picture of all of us framed up and put it like right there so we can remember this.
That's what we need.
Just
We
forever.
need a memory wall.
We can be
We
like
do. We do need a memory.
Yeah.
memory
Y'all
wall.
can-
Just,
y'all can
it's just Vince and I.
Yeah, we can start it.
Send one from your around the world.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll send you guys trinkets from wherever
Yeah.
we go.
I'll send y'all a
you'll-
selfie
you'll
of
be
my
in
desk
Iran.
job.
Yeah,
a
that'd be,
cubicle.
I'd much rather fight the Iranese than the Chinese, man. I'd be really pissed off if I get sent to fight the Chinese instead of like the Middle East. That's wild. You're dealing with fighter jets now.
Yeah.
It's a whole
Who
different.
do you
pitch.
think's our biggest threat right now?
Oh man.
Chinese, Russia,
Biden.
Biden.
Well, Russia can't fight their way through a wet paper bag.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw one of the largest tank advancement in the whole war got just absolutely demolished by a group of foreign fighters with no armor.
Yeah.
Just shooting rockets at it. It's Russia's nothing from the appearance of it. And then China's army, the thing is, they might be strong. Probably not. You see how much they lie about things. They're not stronger than Russia, and Russia seems like pretty rough. They can't take over Ukraine, which is just a shitty army funded by strong, modern, as in outdated U.S. weapons or Western weapons. Because we send them what we don't need or what's about to be expired. That's a misconception people have. We're not necessarily funding Ukraine as we sell them old, shitty equipment we have to replace, and they have to pay us for it at some point in the future.
Probably not.
The thing is, probably
If
not.
they're there.
They get deleted. Yeah, definitely not. Though China has never fought any type of battle ever whatsoever. They have never used their army in any way. And that was a big reason why America was still in the Middle East for so long. My humble opinion is thinking that you're using your army in relatively almost somewhat of a peacetime, but you're getting to exercise your army's skill set and have a strong, honed-in, trained army. And for an example of this is how this works, or how this can be beneficial, is people in Ukraine were thinking drone warfare was such an incredible, mind-blowing idea this the past year and a half, right? One of my buddies joined the Army years ago, and he was telling me part of his basic training for his MOS was they give him a little gun. It's just some weird, not your traditional gun. And you point it at a drone, and you have two settings. One is fall from the sky, and the drone will just fall. The other is return to sender, and it will genuinely send the drone, allegedly, back to whoever's operating. And if I guess they're still there, it'll blow up on them. And that was years ago we had things like that. And then to everyone else, this is just a mind-boggling revelation. So I think it would be hard for China to pose a serious threat whenever they've never used their army. They had one combatant experience, and I think it was in Africa, and they just got absolutely deleted.
Really?
If they were using NATO forces or whatever, they send some forces.
Because
to
they
NATO.
can't see.
I got canceled. I just got canceled. I have no future in the business world now.
We don't have any Chinese followers. We might. Doubt it.
So, yeah, I think Joe Biden, my commander-in-chief, is probably our biggest threat. Yeah.
Think he'll get reelected?
If a war starts, I think it's in his best interest that a war starts.
I agree.
I mean, I think he's not doing. You have people don't like Donald Trump. At the end of the day, how many wars happened while he was president?
It's true.
Yeah.
Done immediately. Joe
If
Biden gets in
if
office.
there's a World War III starts, will they have an election? Well, if there's some kind of
Yeah, they might just do some kind of
bullshit.
law.
I
Well, if
believe
there's-
Joe
Are we
Biden
drinking
will
this?
immediately be president again if that happens. So it might.
Let's
I don't think.
It might happen.
let's let the intern look it up.
Yeah. He needs a name. Did you take it?
What you think about that?
Easy, smooth. I'll say that's a pretty damn good.
Wow,
For tequila?
that's good. And I don't even like tequila.
That's good stuff.
That's good.
Y'all need to use that on your commercial.
I do. I need
That's
to.
good, and I don't even
I
like
don't even
tequila.
like it. That's good.
It's a good slogan.
Yeah. What about brown water?
I do like brown water.
That can't be sanitary.
You know what brown water is?
Oh, is that like an actual type of?
It's just
I guess.
that's see that
I didn't know that was a
brown
thing.
water. Now what is that?
I don't know who's that. Oh, you guys aren't getting me home tonight.
Drink responsibly.
I'm responsible.
We're taking the Crimson Ride home. By the way, anyone who's watching.
Nice. Good call. Redwood Empire out of California. Some of the best effing
It is
whiskey and bourbon
Out of
that
Cali.
I put in my mouth. And I put a lot of freaking bourbon in my mouth.
Put a lot of stuff in your mouth.
Watch your mouth.
You just shoot all that.
I wasn't gonna sip it. I'm sorry. Was that?
They said there was a presidential election during the Civil War, the Philippine War, World War II, Korean War, Vietnam.
Usually wars are good for elections for the sitting president. Usually.
Oh, so maybe I just made that up. I heard that somewhere.
Oh, it makes sense. I thought it was true.
It's just traditionally, if there is a
We're gonna
war,
find out this
I don't
year.
think anyone's ever been voted out of office during a war.
Right.
Yeah, that would make sense too.
This is just. Yeah, war's bad.
Do we need to do a rematch of beer pong after
So, we
this?
should.
I think so. I think my partner would be a lot better now.
We'll try it.
I'm cracked.
Instead of beer,
got
you
some-
use moonshine?
Oh, it's rough. We should stick with beer.
I'm gonna need an airlift home.
Y'all are college kids.
never
I
been
thought y'all
one of those,
drank
though.
like this
Nah.
every day.
No,
I
I'm
used to.
responsible. Drink responsibly.
Smart. That's a good call.
I just smoke cigarettes. Yeah.
Like roll your own type cigarette?
No, I just love cigarettes.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your go-to brand?
Dude, honestly, it's kind of goes back in between the American spirits because they make me feel healthy and empowered, you know. But really, I'm a Marlboro Red guy.
Holy shit.
Yeah, those always
God.
feel right. I feel
I can do like
the-
one of those a month.
Yeah.
what
maybe.
happens
And my lungs got to recuperate.
Let's move it to the beer pong table.
Again?
already.
Yeah, rematched.
Let's do it. Are y'all ready for
You
one?
guys aren't ready for this. About to get
It's
We're ready.
Game on.
like the disco ball up there. Was that whatever you?
It's not regulation. It's not up to standard.
Dude, you're on fucking fire.
All right, we cannot let the old men beat us again, Sean. Come on.
Taking the box.
Oh my.
Take it.
Last one I drank had a
I mean, I wish we had some Bud Light.
Holy shit.
All right, wait, I'm about to hit the same cup.
Game on.
That's
It's over.
That's bullshit, dude. The hell you are.
What are you talking